Some of you may remember this old Chevy Chevette. I made a video of this a few years ago. It's an 86 model, possibly the only one I've really ever sat in. I've seen a few, but not very many. At one point though, these things were as common as a freaking Camry, but not much anymore. Anyway, this has been at the car lot for quite a while now. I don't know much about it, where it came from originally, but it's honestly in decent shape. It's got faded paint, and it looks a little rough. Someone painted the wheels on it. But yeah, other than that, it's a Chevy Chevette. What do you really expect? Jesus is the way. But anyway, pretty cool little car, honestly. You don't see these at all anymore. And this is something I've been wanting to actually do a video on for quite a while. This is the car that Mr. Regular reviewed. Well, not this one particularly, but he, I guess these were unsafe for highway use. So, it is what it is. So let's take a look at it. This is no frills interior. You got two seats. Nice cloth seats at that. And the dashboard. Ugh. You got gas, speed, and your idiot lights, and your turn signal stock, which is kind of just giving up on life. Air vents. It does have a heater. I don't think it had AC. It has a cigarette lighter, which I don't know if it works. No radio. It has the ashtray. And this Chevette has like all its service records. There's the book and literally every service record for this car. And what really shocked me is it still has its original window sticker from 1986. Seymour, Indiana. Hey, the cigarette lighter works. It's 25 city, 30 highway. It was a $7,000 car back in 1986. And I don't think they added any options to this, because they would be over here. Or no, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Pretty cool. And it has the original owner's book and all the service records. So that's pretty cool. And this does work, I think. But anyway, you kids think modern cars are cool with the push button start. Well, this one, there it goes. This thing popped out again. Yeah, it's working. It has a very high idle for some reason. Steering is like trying to steer a tank. Turn signals don't work because the hazards work. Well, one of them does. There's the lights. We'll turn on the hazards, I guess. And Try to get it to idle down. I don't know if that's going to happen. If the hood will pop, which is not wanting to do. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Headlights are working. And the flashers are working. Barely see them. That headlight ain't working. The back of it. Why does the brake light flash with the flashers? I don't know. I need to get this to idle down a little bit. Jeez. It ain't wanting to. I don't know why it has such a high idle. I won't shut her back off. But we'll finish the tour at least. It does run. It just needs the idle figured out. I'm pretty sure this is still a carbureted car and you can just tune that out of it, really, but I don't know. The back seat's pretty roomy in this, actually. It's got crank windows, remember those? The window doesn't roll down much because, you know, the small door. You have one ashtray, because of course you do, with a cigarette still in it. It's a hatchback, which is kind of cool. It's very hot in this car. And the light, which I'm guessing this melted and they cut it out, I don't know. These seats are pretty nice though, I'll give it that. Yeah, it's a Chevy Chevette. Let's see if I can open the trunk on it. It's not a very big trunk, actually. It's very, actually smaller than it looks. I mean, you can fit your groceries in here. Not much else. I don't know. It needs work though, but at least it's running now. It's more than it was a couple years ago when I made a video on it. Needs some things tuned out of it, but there you have it. The 1986 Chevy Chevette. Unsafe for highway use.